2020 comes to a close, I find myself in that headspace where I'm reflecting on all of the goals that I was able to accomplish, and of course, all the ones that I wasn't. I'm a very goal-driven person in general, and I apply that to every aspect of my life, including the artwork that I create, the job that I do, and the commitment to just being a good person at home. Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be like a public figure. I don't think I explicitly thought that, but the first creative path that I ever took was to be a musician. I feel like I met a lot of goals doing that. I was able to tour around the country, meet a bunch of the people that influenced me in the space that I was in, and even get to perform shows with them. And some of them I can even say are my friends to this day. I always felt like I got to a point where I just couldn't get any higher than where I was. And I was like just on the cusp of the success that I was hoping for, but never quite got there. But luckily, while I was on the music path, I learned graphic design, so I was able to pivot and transition my career from being a professional touring musician to being a working creative artist. I didn't go to college, so all of my skills were self-taught.
I want to thank me.
I don't think I really knew the advantage that I was giving myself by doing this, but it led me to a point where I was constantly wanting to learn. And that's how I ended up making tutorials. People at my jobs and my friends at design always told me, "You're such a good teacher, you should teach a course or something." And I turned that into my YouTube channel. I really wish I would have started earlier, but there's no point in looking back. The point is, I got things started in 2020, and I've seen the most growth of these past 2 years here in 2022. It's definitely got me inspired and motivated to keep things moving and keep doing what I'm doing and perfecting things as I go. I'm not trying to repeat these small successes that I had this year. I'm trying to make them bigger next year. And in doing that, I've decided I don't think I want to freelance anymore. It's actually super exhausting. It takes up a ton of my time, and it kind of has a grip on me even more than my 9-to-5 job. Like, I was able to take vacation time and go out of town and take this video gig that I really was looking forward to. And my job actually was okay without me, but my freelance clients weren't. And I don't really want to be in a position where these people are relying on me 100% for their projects and bogging myself down in the process. I think it's going to be a healthier step to just say no. I don't have time to take on these new projects, really. I always say that I do because I need the money, but I think next year I'm going to have to figure out a more creative way to be able to supplement my paycheck for all of the side things that I do without freelance. This is going to be a huge challenge. I've been doing freelance since like the late 90s, and I quit my full-time job in 2020 before the pandemic started to be a full-time freelancer. So I actually really enjoy doing it. I like the work. I like staying busy, but I just think right now I need to focus on myself and my goals. So my plan is to take the time and energy that I would be spending doing freelance and focusing it on making new videos, making art projects for myself, and creating my own merch to sell on my website. But this is also going to help me transition into the next part of my career where I am trying really hard to become a professional videographer. Now, obviously, I make videos, I make YouTube videos and things like that, but it's not the same as the kind of work that I want to be doing. You guys may have seen my short film that I made this year, and that's like the perfect example of the kind of projects that I want to do. And I was lucky enough to fly out to Georgia last week and help my friend Winston create a really cool video for his live music, which we are almost done with and I'll be able to share soon. But while I was there, I also shot another video of him cooking breakfast using amazingly fresh ingredients from his garden and greenhouse. And the footage and the video just came out so beautiful. It's like exactly the kind of stuff that I want to be doing. So yeah, I think it's time that I step back and focus a little bit more on myself.
I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.
I want to learn new skills involving video and, motion graphics and things like that. But I will definitely still make tutorial videos based on the graphic design stuff because that's just what I know and that's what I will always do. And it's dope that I still get to create graphic design while creating videos. So it's not like a complete pivot, it's just a slight shift. But overall, I just want to be working on things that make me happy. I want to do things that I'm passionate about. I want to be able to travel and do those things at the same time. And I just want to have a very successful 2023 from my personal perspective. That means reaching my personal goals, staying happy and healthy, getting quality time with my friends, and especially those friends that help me refill my creative cup. I hope you guys will join me on this journey and see how this plays out in real time, because I have no idea if this is going to work. I might break down in January and have to take a freelance project to pay a couple of bills or credit cards. But I'm going to try very, very hard to stay as close to zero freelance as possible. Thank you so much for supporting me through 2022. And a very, very special giant thank you to all of these people for helping me replace my broken camera. You guys did not have to help, but you helped me out tremendously. Whether it was buying shirts, adding tips to those shirts, or just flat out donations, you guys have no idea how much it helped. I was able to replace my broken gear in time to go to Georgia and film this video, and I seriously cannot thank you enough. And I can't imagine that you guys want to be paid back necessarily, so my plan is to pay it forward, whether it be through monetary donations, donations of these products that I make, or a donation of my time to help those in need. Again, if you guys have suggestions on what you would want to see to have me pay this forward, leave a comment below. Thank you guys so much, and like always, we'll catch you on the next one.